welcome everyone to the home of the Central Michigan Chippewas, Mount Pleasant, Michigan. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Bowling Green Falcons. Squaring off with another team from the back, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Chippewas will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Bowling Green's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Running through contact. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Looking to pass, it's Pine. Pressure coming. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Catch in the middle, it's Middleton. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Convert that third down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, you've watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down. You throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They want to dance their way in on third and goal. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. The official says no good, and the score will stay right where it is after that miss. The Chippewas offense will go to work for the first time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically. But he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Sets up the screen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pulls it in. It's Davis. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Pine. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
He's got him in the flat. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Defense.
You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Swings it out to his running back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Pine. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. This quarterback part of their running game. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged in the middle, it's Kelly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Chippewas will line it up on 1st and 10. Plucks it out of the air. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better.
Turning it on. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The Chippewas kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. They'll leave it with him. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Toss to the outside. Runs through the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Pine. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And the Falcons will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Taking it the other way.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Going right to work up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it to the back on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
And there just has not been a lot to write home about this year for this football team, offensively, defensively, or even on special teams. Just not a lot of bright spots this season.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Temple. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Chippewas want to pick up the tempo. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the move. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. He'll set up to throw. Steps away to find some room. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Kind of in that in-between spot here. Long field goal. Can't really punt it from here, so they'll try to convert on 4th down. With the catch, it's Davis. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after them.
And the Chippewas have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Under fire. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
He wants to throw. Grabbed on the outside, it's Kelly. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Absolute shank. Missed it. After the miss, the lead is still 4. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kelly Shorts Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Falcons will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Chippewas will call on their punt team. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. And the returner will be brought down. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have breaks into the open. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Falcons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The run from the shotgun. Runs through a tackle. Quick spin on the run. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Quickly complete. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Floats it out in space. And that one did not work. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And it's no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
Well, that last missed field goal is essentially a microcosm of the year it's been for this football team. Things just not going the right way on offense, on defense, and on special teams. Guys, it's just been that kind of year.
He'll do it himself. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Looking for a crease, it's Townsend. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite.
Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Quarterback keeps it. Running into the open space. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Fires to the big fella. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call Red Snoopy. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
Dropping back, it's Pine. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. Throws for the tight end. Lost the defense. He's wide open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, the tight end's trying to work the middle of the field. Nobody even close to him in coverage. It's not going to get any easier than that for the quarterback. That's an easy first down.
And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Pine. Throws toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
The Falcons are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That brings them to within 1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 10 over Virginia. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Chippewas will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Williams. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Quick release on the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And he'll throw it. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. And the Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're going back to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Quarterback on the keeper. Powers through the defender. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, BG! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Central Michigan, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. Back to throw, it's Pine. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Gets it out fast. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They want that clock to run. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. It's now a 15-7 game. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He leaves it with his back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Chippewas racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got it in the middle, it's Davis. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David.